Welcome back here on this Saturday evening. We've been following some strong thunderstorm activity here over the past several hours. It has calmed down slightly, but severe thunderstorm warnings just to the west. We are dealing with the flash flood warnings right there in parts of Kentucky. Here's why. We've had close to 4 inches of rain there near Vanceburg and close to 3 inches in Grayson right there. So Carter County, Lewis County, Kentucky, both seen pretty much a pipeline of rain coming from north to south. We've had that training effect where we have rain over the same area moving, but it sits over one spot, and that's why we have that flood threat. Several storm reports over the last 24 hours coming in right on that line I was talking about, all flash flooding. Of course, the Carter County Fair being evacuated. We saw that earlier in the show. Head over to our Facebook page if you want to know more about that. Portsmouth, hail. That was earlier in the day when a strong cell moved in, and it has prompted several severe thunderstorm warnings. Now, what's going on right now? Some more heavy rain in this area. Unfortunately for Lewis County, Kentucky, we don't need any more rain right here, but some more heading our way. This has lost just a little bit of punch over the last half hour, but you'll notice it is sliding south and east, so it looks like it's going to hit I-64 right now in about the next half hour or so. Be aware that if you are already in a spot that's had some flooding, this could exacerbate it and cause more problems. Scheduled to hit Grayson, but that'll just edge it. I don't think it'll quite hold together long enough to get to Grayson, Kentucky, but with the flash flood threat still there, be aware that we will be keeping an eye on this. And here's why we had that flash flooding. Heavy, severe thunderstorms, a break right now, but there's this next round coming in that moved through Cincinnati. Even though the atmosphere has been fairly worked over, still enough energy for these storms to form up right along the I-64 corridor, Putnam County, Kanawha County. Here we have seen some rain, but that's it. Nothing like what they've had out west. So we're keeping our eye on Kentucky and Ohio. For the rest of the evening, not a whole lot of action developing north in Ohio, which is good news here. We don't expect anything major overnight. Futurecast right now, it did a pretty good job with this pinpointing when the rain was going to move in, so that's the good news. By 9 o'clock, things are calming down, but still rain in that area. We make it to the overnight hours. Now watch this. A little bit of energy left over. Hits the turnpike right here, right around 5, 6 in the morning. So if you're out early tomorrow morning, heading south or north along the turnpike, be aware you could run into some showers that could slide into parts of the state fair as well. Unfortunately, for Fairleigh, West Virginia here, it doesn't look like it'll be the driest time. I-64 north looks much calmer here as we head into Sunday afternoon. But if you're south of I-64 and east of I-77, that looks like it is going to be the best chance to see some showers in the afternoon. And before we start to calm down, just a little bit of leftover rain there for Sunday evening. Sunday right now, not terrible, but it is going to still be one of those days where we have those hit or miss storms. So 66 degrees tonight. A few overnight storms south, and then we start to get quiet I-64 and northward. Wet start for the fair, and that could continue here. And as we look towards the rest of next week, best chance for some dry days look like Tuesday and then next week.